That shit has always gone on.
Just go east.
Long story short, Norm Macdonald.
Podcasts. An expanding medium globally which has experienced exponential growth. But what exactly are podcasts?
It's something related with voice.
I have no idea, actually.
I have no idea.
No bloody idea.
A short little ditty to listen to when you're in the car.
What do you mean for the podcast?
Someone who has pods.
A podcast is a form of digital media that consists of an episodic series of audio or digital radio, subscribed to and downloaded through web syndication or streamed online to a computer or mobile device. Smartphones, and specifically the iPhone, have really been the driver of podcast growth in the last few years because they make podcast downloading and consumption easier. Apple has surpassed 1 billion subscriptions for podcasts via iTunes. Perth, Western Australia, has a small but influential podcast scene. We spoke to one of its front runners.
My name is Janish Pandya and I'm the host of the Key to Authority podcast. So I started podcasting in the month of April 2015, and since then I've been releasing at least 2 episodes per week. The reason I love podcasting and the reason I do it is a couple of things. The first one is it's really good to connect with people. It's really good to connect with the audience, and you're literally in their head. So it helps you create that connection with them. I started finding about podcasts roughly 2 to 3 years ago when my first podcast I listened was Smart Passive Income by Pat Flynn. And in that he talks about how to grow your business, how to grow, but in a more of a proper manner and actually giving value and delivering.
We took a greater look into Janish's podcast. We were lucky enough to come on a day when he was interviewing a guest.
So Jason, tell me, what is the key to search marketing integration?
The key is looking at your resources and developing strategies around where your target demographic sits within that.
There is no doubt that Janish's chosen medium and style of interviewing allows guests to answer in specific detail without worrying about excessive commercial advertisements and other time-affecting variables.
When you compare a podcast to a radio, you have 2 things. Normally, at the moment, you have mainly the commercial radio, where you're forced to listen to ads where the content is actually not suitable to you or you want to listen to something else. Yes, you might love one song, but the next 2 to follow would be something like you don't like it, but you don't have that many options in front of you. But when it comes to podcasts, you have the button to press. You have it in front of you. So if you like business, like for myself, then you have different things to listen to. Jason, thanks a lot. I really enjoyed having you on the show.
Podcasts spread knowledge in an efficient and convenient way and effectively connect with people globally. The future is bright for this medium.